At this time of the morning, most children in Senegal are getting ready to go to school. But these boys are preparing to go out and beg on the streets of the capital, Dakar. Getting a bowl is crucial. They live in an Islamic school called a Dara. The boys are known as Talibés. Their parents sent them here to study the Koran, but institutionalized begging is the reality. OUSEYNOU SECK has begged for 6 years. He says he's insulted and rejected every day, but he has to keep trying.
If you go back without anything one time, they don't beat you, they just tell you off. But after several times, they beat you.
Out on the streets, it's tough. Some boys get slapped or hit by cars. Some people are sympathetic, but most don't want to know. Meanwhile, back at the Dara, the Marabout that runs it agrees to talk to us.
It's not my choice. I wish I could stop them begging on the streets. If I had the means, I would stop this, but I don't. I have no other solution.
The boys say they don't know what happens to the money they collect, but it's not spent on food. They have to beg for meals too. After several hours of begging, it's time to pray. There are about 20 boys living in this Dara. It's cramped and it's dirty, and they actually only do religious study for a couple of hours each day. But for their parents who are poor and living in rural areas, sending them here means they've got fewer mouths to feed, and many people firmly believe it's worth the children begging on the streets so that they have the opportunity to move to the city and learn the Quran. This is perhaps what parents hope for when they send their children to the city. It's one of Dakar's better Daras. Children here are given 3 meals a day, and they don't beg. But for an estimated 10,000 Talibés in Dakar, that's a distant dream. The government's tried to regulate the Daras, but there's strong opposition from religious leaders, some of whom profit from the schools. And so the boys grow up trapped in conditions of near slavery. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Dakar, Senegal.